This is the Underground Sound Show. I'm here today doing an interview with KzA, DJ, producer and owner of UK-based dubstep label DUBTHUGZ. KzA, can you give the listeners a bit of an insight into how you started out making music?
Yeah, man. It was like many years ago. I was only a teenager. I think it was like when I was about 16 or 17. I started listening to like loads of drum and bass and techno and like all that kind of electronic music. I just got into it. Do you remember them old school tape packs what you used to get from like Dreamscape and that?
Got loads of them. Yeah, still
I used to buy them and that, you know, and it would be like, I don't know, 8 tapes for a tenner and that.
Yeah. The market and that, like,
yeah. So I got like quite a few of them, and you know, started getting into stuff like the Prodigy and that, and it was like I really liked the noises that were being made on it, and I had no idea how to do it, and I wanted to like recreate that sound.
Yeah.
And then just on the off chance, like a mate of a mate had this really old piece of software, well, old now but new back then. And it was called something like Mad Tracker, and he gave me a bunch of samples with it, and started making my first tracks like that.
How long ago was this? Like,
in the late 90s, man.
Really? Yeah. Long time then.
Yeah, long time ago. Yeah. And then after that, it's like I started producing more and more, you know. And then a couple of years after, I teamed up with a couple of mates of mine, and we started making tunes together. And all of that turned into like one of my first albums, which printed out all the CDs, got reams of paper and did all the covers and that. Yeah. And then we approached our local record shop when local record shops existed.
Yeah. Well, there's still a couple, but yeah, it's a bit more rare now.
Yeah. And they agreed to stock it for us and everything like that, and we managed to sell the whole lot.
Quality, man.
And that's exactly how I got into starting making music and producing.
Was this with the Desert Storm?
No, this is my mate Shadows, who's also like the owner of internetradio.org.uk. Another one of my mates, his name's Seismic, who is on Narukami Records.
So why is making music important to you?
I don't know, it's an expression of creativity, you know what I mean? It's like stuff that inspires you, you know, it could be anything, and you know, you just interpret things like in your own way, and my way is like getting it down into like my audio workstation and making a booming track out of it. Yeah. I fucking love it. Yeah.
That's fair enough, man. How much time do you spend?
What, like on a track?
Yeah, well, on production just in general, like how much you...
Well, it varies, man. It's like I can get a tune sometimes done in a couple of days, but like some of my tunes, it's like I've worked on them for like over a couple of months, you know, and it just gets tedious, but it's necessary to like create that kind of sound. That generally the longer you spend on a track, the better it's going to be, in my opinion, because you've worked on it a bit more and you've put more effort into it.
Why did you choose dubstep? I know he's doing a bit of drum and bass and stuff back in the...
Well, yeah, like back in the day, yeah, I was producing drum and bass and that, but like, I don't know, it's like the drum and bass rhythm and sounds just kept on getting too samey for me, you know. And then I remember Clown Step coming out, and that was just cringeworthy. Hated it, and I really can't stand like that what do you call it, jump up drum and bass. I can't stand it.
Yeah.
You know, and there was no decent dark drum and bass coming out anymore, you know, and I just kind of got fed up of writing my own stuff, you know what I mean. And then I think this was about back in 2005 or 6 or something when I made that decision, and then I heard dubstep for about the first time like then, and then started thinking, this sounds really good, you know,
something new, like.
Yeah, something new, and I thought this is well fresh, so I really want to get on it. And the best thing about it is it's like dubstep exploits like one of my major passions, which is big speakers. And I just love the amounts of bass that you can put through. It's just shocking, man.
Test the potential of the speakers, isn't it? Like
without blowing them.
Yeah. What other dubstep artists are you feeling like?
Right now, I really like that Ruckus and Rope, man. I think like they've had tracks out on Beatamorph and one of their own labels, but like they're not like all like heavy and dark, you know. They're more like a bit more minimal, but still really techy at the same time, and the bass lines are wicked, the beats are wicked. Oh, yeah, it's great. It's not cheesy. It's proper dance music, you know what I mean? Yeah. Also, 16-bit are really good if you do like the kind of more filthier side of it, you know.
A bit of glitch, dark,
and pretty glitchy and that. Yeah, they're cool, man. They proper wreck your ears, though. You know about that? Yeah. And also, one of my favourites at the minute has got to be that Current Value or something like that. No. It's Current Value are in it, and they're like an old drum and bass act. Yeah. But they're called Machine Code. Pure evil coming out the speakers at you, man. I love it, man.
Yeah. How would you say your music's evolved from when you first started out?
Well, yeah, my music was really like, I thought it was awesome back then. Nah, man. Looking back on it, it was proper trash, you know. But like progressing naturally, you know, keeping at it, and like they say, practice makes perfect, man. It just like evolves naturally, I'd say. You learn different things, you discover new techniques of doing things, and your sound progresses along with like your knowledge as well. So it's still evolving, I'd say, like right now, you know. It's like I'm always learning new stuff and ways to do stuff. So it's not, it don't just get to a certain point and stop, you know. It keeps on going.
Every day's a school day.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, every day is a school day. Yeah.
So your label DUBTHUGZ has been going for a while now. Like, what's happening with that? Like,
I think like at the end of the month, we've got an LP coming out, which features some really good tracks on it, man. It's like we got like DQ, who's like also on Serious War. Yeah, he's doing a track on it. Yeah. We got Sat Mecca from also on AutoSync, and he got a banging track on it as well. Obviously you got me, I've got a couple of tracks on it, but I need to get down to the studio next week to go and record the vocals, and loads of other people, you know, really good like artists are on it, man. You should check it out. I think it's going to be released, well, it should be released about like 31st of January, and it'll be up on Juno download like for purchase and that.
Yeah. Do you know what it's been called?
The not EP, the LP is going to be called Post-Traumatic Ace Disorder.
How can people access? That's through Juno and.
Oh yeah. Well, like to connect with DUBTHUGZ or buy any of the tunes or whatever, download, listen to the radio or anything, you just go to like DUBTHUGZ.com, whack that into Google.
Nice and simple.
It should bring up the site.
Is there anyone you'd like to acknowledge for support, or you know, anyone that's helped you along the way?
Yeah, obviously Ordinary Karmy Records lot, because I wouldn't have been here now without them. That kind of was like my first record label, but I didn't set that up. It was like my mate Seismic who helped me with that. DJ Sashwat, I think he's in Washington. He's brilliant. A lot of support from that guy. Yeah, he's been playing out my tunes for quite a while now. DJ Captain Crunch, from Circus. Yeah, he's a good lad. It was good to meet you a few weeks back. Yeah, it's good. Also, look out for an exclusive mix by him, like on the website coming up soon.
That's DUBTHUGZ.com.
Yeah, it'll be up there soon. Yeah. Can't think of any other people. Obviously, Karizmah. Obviously, big up, man.
Respect yourself.
Yeah.
Thanks for taking some time out, KzA, to come on the show and that. Much respect for you, man. So.
Yeah, nice one, man. I'll have to come back and do a chat soon.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely, we'll catch up with you in the future.
All right, nice one. Big up.